Hi everyone, Melissa here. Today I want to start off with a little bit of exciting news for you guys. I have been given an affiliate code for Dipp'd. So if you have wanted to try the liquids, the powders, the builder gel, which is not in stock right now, but it will be soon, the base coat or peel off base coat, anything else, from her, you can use Melissa's Manny's 15 and you will get 15% off your order. So that is awesome. I do not get any kind of monetary kickback for this. It is just for your benefit, and I'm excited that some of you will get to try her products. Now, today my video is going to be with Cascade Color Works dip powder. I have not used these yet. This is my first time using these. I saw their brand come out and I was super excited because it had a lot of great neutral kind of colors and different colors, basically the kind of colors I really love. So I honestly wanted to get probably half the collection that was released, but I could only get a few colors at the time. There will be another release this weekend. So definitely check them out. The colors are beautiful and we'll see how I like them. So I'm just gonna put together a pretty simple set for this. I'm gonna do a little bit of color blocking because it can never just go really simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and start dipping with the colors. I'm gonna keep you live with me while I'm dipping some of this, just so you can see my reaction to how the powder goes on and like the consistency and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a layer of dip base on all my nails just to make sure that that first layer doesn't dry too quickly for me to dip. I do have my builder gel, my gel top coat, and 2 layers of peel base on my nails right now. Okay, I'm gonna dip. This is Aloe, which is a beautiful, really pretty light green color, kind of minty, I don't know. Then I have Rose Quartz, which is a very light peachy pink. And then this one, I don't know if it's pronounced lichen or lichen, but it's a beautiful glitter that has kind of a sage green and a rosy pink mix of glitters in there with, I think, like silvers. It's beautiful and it goes really well with these 2 colors. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start dipping with Aloe here. First, I'm gonna put on my pinky and my thumb. So let's get that first dip and see. Okay, it's pretty good coverage for a single coat. Powder seems nice and soft, especially for a lighter color. Generally, these lighter colors tend to be a little bit chalkier, more difficult to work with some brands. This seems pretty nice so far. Okay, 3 dips in. That is a pretty nice smooth application. The color had a nice coverage just after 2 dips, but of course I always like to do at least 3 for strength purposes. But it's nice to have the option to do 2 and clear if you're doing some kind of design that you don't want too much of the color on there for. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Rose Quartz on the pointer finger. Okay, so there's 3 dips of that color that went on really nicely. I love it. Okay, now for the glitter. This glitter looks like it has a really high concentration of glitter in it. So I am anticipating a full coat, nearly a full coat coverage with 1 dip. So we will see here. This glitter can definitely be, I think, let me do a little cleanup and pressing down and see if I can just do 1 coat of the glitter. I think I can, and I think I'm gonna. I love when I can do 1 dip of a glitter. I love it because then I can do a couple dips of a good clear and I get plenty of filing room without messing up the glitter in any way. So I'm just gonna top this with a couple dips of clear Again, if you're going to be doing a couple dips of clear over a glitter, you want to make sure you have a good clear. I have not tried, or I was not able to get the Cascade Color Works clear, so I won't be able to say anything about that, but I will be using my double dipped clear today, which is my favorite. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit of accent nail here. I'm going to do a little bit of just color blocking. I'm going to use all 3 colors. I'm going to start with my rose quartz and just do most of the nail. Let me see here if I want to use tape. So I'm going to kind of block something out with my pen. No, I don't think I'm going to have to use tape for this, so I'm going to be doing the pink in the center, green down here, and glitter up here. So I'm going to be using gel base to apply the glitter, but I'm going to be actually color blocking with the dip liquids for the pink and green, but I'm going to do it freehand style. Since it's at the free edge, it'll be easy to scrape away, push up, and clean up and make that line. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint the base on to around where I have drawn my line here, and then go into that. I can go in with the pushing edge, the scraping edge of my cuticle pusher, and I'm just gonna make sure that is straight. I'm gonna come in for another dip. I think I'll do 2 since, as I said, well, we'll see if once I do 2, if it's the same pink as that. If not, then I'll have to do 3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this color before I do the next one, because I'm going to take a small file and just file lightly along this edge to make sure it's a nice straight edge. Okay, now I'm just going to get out the green aloe, and I'm gonna grab my 10x Dina liquids just because the brush is smaller and I think it will help with this application here. So I'm just gonna come right along the edge with the brush, make sure I'm actually hugging that edge. Okay, and I think that's good. Actually, 2 dips was perfect for that. You don't want to build up the tip too much because it'll add this bulk that just doesn't look pretty. Now I'm going to go ahead and activate this and then file this whole area smooth before I do the layer with the glitter. Okay, so I've got that filed so that this seam is nice and smooth between the 2 colors. Now I'm going to use a little bit of gel base here, and I'm going to use my Beetles gel polish brush, my detail brush. You can use really any brush you want to do this though. And I just have a drop of gel base I'm working with over here. And I can still see my line that I drew on the nail underneath because that rose quartz color is kind of sheer, which is great. And I'm just going to paint the gel base in the area that I blocked out earlier. And I'm just going to pour this glitter over the top. And then before I cure it, I can kind of mess with it, clean up the cuticle, clean up the line, make sure that everything is where I want it before I cure that in place. Okay, now I'm just going to brush off to get any excess off there. And then I'm going to do 1 dip of clear just to kind of level this so that we can file and have a nice smooth nail all the way down. Okay, we're all filed up. I was a little concerned just because of the kind of color that this one is. It seems to be a white base color, that there would be some splotchiness that occurs with it, just because that tends to happen a lot with pastel-y colors like this. However, so far I don't see any, which is wonderful. I love when colors are made in a way that doesn't get that splotchy effect when you file. So I'm going to go ahead and activate and top coat these. And there we are, my first Cascade Color Works mani. And I loved these. This might be one of my new favorite pinks for sure. I cannot wait for the restock. I will definitely be getting more colors. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I did start a Facebook group that you're free to come and join. It's called Melissa's Mani Hive. And I'd love to see you there. I can share all of the sets you've created that were inspired by things I've done. You can share things that you would like me to try to create, or challenges for me, or ask questions, anything. We're building a good community over there, so I'm excited to see all of you. Anyway, I will see you next time.